Alrighty. Morning, Lorem. Welcome to the stream. Just doing some stuff. And, alright. We're good then. Hello. I'm just, working on some setup. Wait a second. Hey, Lorem, can you comment something real quick? It appeared because I think it appeared on my OBS, but it didn't appear on the stream. Okay, no, it's good now. I guess the first messages didn't come through. Okay, so cool. Sorry, I'm just doing a couple stuff right now. Ah, jeez, that's annoying. You know, posting the announcement that I'm streaming in various places. Also, you might not have noticed, but I got different music playing right now. This is our Christmas lo-fi. Be communist? At this point, I'm just gonna say no to spite you, Lorem. You and Communist Cat. There we go. There. Okay. We are now. I've now posted everything I needed to post. Do I like cats? Yeah, I like cats. By my church, for a while, we had this outdoor cat who just like the stray cat who just like lived around, and we called her Luna. She was very cute. Then one day she vanished. It was really sad. Okay, there you go. Should be good. Join the cults of cats. I'm good, man. Sweet. All right. I've set stuff up better now. So the stream should be doing good. Tell me again if, you know, audio is different. Oh, right. I wanted to say something cool. You might not notice it unless you've been paying a lot of attention to my backgrounds in the previous streams, which I hope you haven't because that's kind of weird. Also, give me a moment. Moving something. In case you haven't been paying that much attention, I am now in a new setup. I have like my own streaming room now, which I think is so cool. We had this like, it was an office space in our house, but we've been using it as like a really bad guest room. But now I can use it as my, oh jeez. Uh-oh. Can use it at Lorem. I'm not doing this. If I'm streaming, I'm gonna be streaming. All right, I'm not gonna be looking at Discord and stuff unless it's important. Okay. But anyway, we are going to be continuing our work on. Yeah, we're gonna be continuing our work on the dialogue system It's been like so many days already because we missed like Monday. It's all right, Lauren. Don't worry about it too much. Hey Cube, welcome to the stream. What the tutorial we were using? What? Of course I'm gonna find it. Because it's by the incredible Ryan Lawley. His stuff has been so useful. I hope not to have to continue relying on tutorials as we keep going, but I mean, it is what it is. All right. Last time we left off on part. Wow, we got a bit of the way through. We got into part 5. Okay. Do I? Are you asking? Okay. I mean, I also like Finn from Adventure Time. I like Adventure Time in general. We're almost done with the tutorial, actually. There's only... Oh. Yeah, there's only part 6 and part 7 left. So, nice. Adventure Time was actually like a really good show. I liked it a lot.
Hi everyone and welcome back for another episode in my Advanced Dialogue tutorial series. First of all, apologies, I am very ill at the moment at this time of recording. So,
oh, that's unfortunate. I hope...
Groggy,
it's been a while, but I'm sure I hope Ryan got better.
A bit of a cold at the moment. Anyway, where were we? So, where we left off last time was we set it up so we are asking a question.
I should open it up so that we can like follow along with what he's saying. We had the dialogue tree. We got this dialogue test, which we should just be able to copy and just create. Well, not copy. Just duplicate this, or not even duplicate it. Just make another one of these. Because it's like instance editable. Yeah, you can just insert it into dialogue tree. Very nice, very nice.
To said question. So the way it worked before is when we asked a question.
Ask a question. I think we missed something. Okay. Because we didn't learn how to ask a question.
Hi everyone, and welcome back for another youth.
What is that voice I'm hearing? That's the tutorial we're watching. Ryan Lele. I have it on my second monitor. He's been so useful. Like when I really don't know what like certain issues, like how to solve certain things, I just ask him. I go to his videos. I don't ask him directly. I don't know this guy.
One of the first series I've ever done was a dialogue system, and once I did release
Wait,
it,
what?
I got loads of questions from people asking how do I make.
Huh? Oh, I understand. It's because the okay. I was so confused. The videos in the in the list are out of order. It goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 6, 7. Okay, I got it now. We're good.
Hi everyone, and welcome back for the next episode in our Advanced Dialogue tutorial series.
Now we can
In
set
our
up
episode,
questions.
We managed to get our dialogue tree working with a simple dialogue system, showing different lines of dialogue and
Yeah.
dialogue. What we're looking at today now is
I put him
an
at
advanced
1.5
part,
speed,
making
by the
so
way.
you can ask a question to the player and display a series of responses.
Yeah, we got to make
So
a new
for that, we're
task,
gonna
I'm
make a new
guessing,
task
right?
Similar to what we've done for these ones here. So go up to New Task up the top and choose BT Task Blueprint Base. Immediately minimize this, go into your Content Explorer and rename it to Ask Question.
Makes sense. Ask question.
In your Ask Question task, we need a couple of variables. Firstly,
Why? That took like a couple seconds. It was a little worrying. Huh? Huh? Wait a second. What happened to the stream? It should be capturing the game. Oh, jeez. What happened? It stopped capturing the stream. Okay. How? I think I remember why I stopped using this. Because it just doesn't work. Window capture, Unreal. I'll make a dedicated one to Unreal because What the heck? Is it working? Is it not working? No, the stream, everything just froze. What is Oh, God. Oh, wait. What the? What did I do? I'm so confused at what... Was this like a photo of my stream? What? I'm so confused. I just want a window capture. Capture. Okay. Nope, that's not. Cancel. I don't even understand how this works, I guess. All right. You know, that's the last time I try something new, I guess. Just gonna remove that. We'll do it this way. Okay, fine, good. We'll do it this way. How annoying. I'll figure it out one day.
A Blackboard reference to our dialog UI.
One day.
So limit dialog. I do bb or Blackboard underscore dialog UI. And if
I don't even know what Ryan is saying right now. Oh, right. Dialog UI. Just making sure I'm spelling it right.
Tool type is Blackboard key selector. And make it instant editable.
Of course.
Next we need to store the response that the player is going to leave behind.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sorry, because it's so annoying. I'm just doing it a different way. I'm reorganizing things again. Bro, why is this thing being so difficult? Just do this, please. There we go.
So go bb underscore response. And again, that'd be
okay. So makes sense. We got to record the response.
The next two variables will relate to the question that's being asked. So the first we need is the question.
Yeah. This is also a key selector, I guess.
And that's going to be a piece of text. So change the variable type to text. Add another variable, and this will be responses. And this will be a list, an array of all the different responses that the question could offer. So all the multiple choice options. This will be an array. So choose the little pill icon here and change it to
the responses.
Pile.
Okay. So far, it seems pretty simple.
So all your eyeballs should be shown.
Okay, no. So we all are making that also instance editable. Makes sense.
Rather than ending the dialogue, we are going to ask a question. Now, over on the right side, you can see my Blackboard dialog UI has been set to a dialog which is correct. My response hasn't been set to the correct one yet. Here's where I'll type in the question, and here are the different responses I could have. So the question could be...
It's dialog BP self-actor, which I don't think is correct. Is it? Yeah, no, it's not.
What is your favorite color?
What is your favorite color, guys?
Red, blue, green, and then finally yellow. Okay, so we have 4 responses available.
Green. My favorite color is red, by the way.
Blackboard response. Go to your Blackboard, and we need to set a new key.
Okay, go back to the blackboard because that's where, yeah, because that's where we actually answer all the questions. Orange. All right, interesting choice, I guess.
And it's going to be a string, and that's going to be storing the response the player leaves behind for the question. Go back to your tree, click on your ask question task, and make sure your BB response is changed to that new response key.
I'm sorry, what are we calling it? Response?
And that's going to be storing the response the player
Okay.
leaves behind for.
No other thing we gotta set? Nope. Just go back to the
Go back to
behavior
your
tree.
tree, click on your ask question task, and make sure your BB response is changed to that new response key that we've set up. Click save, and go back to your ask question.
Okay.
Okay, so on the task we'll need.
Wait, I want to process what he's actually saying. So BP response is response. Okay. I see. So it sends to the blackboard and it fills this variable. And that's our response. And we can keep updating it every time we use it because you can only respond to one question at a time. I'm guessing. Unless we want to make it that your responses get saved for later, which is a whole other thing that I would have to do. And I got to figure out. And again, that would probably be in the save. And it probably would be a bunch of if branches. Just like, if this is true, then do this.
Function. And we need to call this one prepare responses.
Okay, so back over here. Functions.
And what this is going to do is going to prepare the possible answers that the player can choose from onto the screen. Now, for this to occur, we need to first of all set up the UI widgets that is going to create.
Right, of course. Go into
let's
widgets.
Go into our UI editor. We're going to add new user interface widget blueprint.
Widget
And we're going
blueprint.
to go for the question. Not the question, we'll go response UI.
Response UI.
And we need to make another one.
Another one.
Response.
Okay.
So responses and response UI. In fact, I'm going to change responses to response list. So it's more obvious. Switch. Okay, so response list is going to be a simple vertical
Response.
box. Switch. Okay, so response list is going to be a simple.
We probably rename this response list. Because actually that's a very that makes sense. If you think about it.
Vertical box containing the various responses available to the player. So first we'll get rid of your canvas panel, and then secondly we want to put in a size box.
Another size box, okay.
Like so. In your size
See.
box, we want to set the minimum desired width. Width to 500. If that's set to 500. We're going to rename our size box. Response list. With that set to 500, we're going to put in a border panel.
We're not going to change anything else. Okay.
And we'll set the colours of that brush to the one we've used before. Which changes to desired. There we go. And
I probably should standardize the colors of this stuff.
That's going to store the list of possible responses that the player may have. So, with it selected, go into your details panel and change the name of the vertical box to response.
Oh boy. Things are getting complicated. It is boring. Lorem, I don't know what to tell you. I gotta work on the game, you know? And the dialogue system, like, normally I'm more talkative about, like, what I'm doing. But, I mean, yeah, it is kind of boring. And I'm sorry, but I like... sometimes you just gotta do boring stuff.
Finally. And that's going to store the list of possible responses that the player may have. So, with it selected, go into
The game isn't gonna get done if I don't, you know?
Response list. And you will make it a variable. Click compile. And we'll come back to this in a moment. We're now going to go back to the other one we made, the response UI.
What the heck is he... Wait, huh? This is... And then this is just size box. Why did he told us... Didn't he tell us to change it? No, okay, I guess not. Border, and then this is the response list. Got it. I see. I understand now. Not really, but it's something, I guess.
Compile, and we'll come back to this in a moment. We're now going to go back to the other one we made, the response UI, and it's going to be the individual response. Okay, so I'm going to delete my canvas panel. I'm going to put in a button,
Just a button?
and in that button I'll put some text. Like so. Okay, so let's just change the look of that button, make it a bit better. So my
Yeah, change it to desired so we can actually see what the size of this thing is.
color and opacity, I'm going to change that to oh no, that's content. I'll do that. Background color. There we go.
What do you want? What is he doing right now?
Just make it see-through.
Oh, the button itself is what we're changing. Okay. That's... Huh? Wait. Am I crazy? Oh, background color. There we go.
And then
I was just being dumb.
we want it to. We want to change the name of it.
Name
Response
this to...
text.
Okay. Response
Make it
text.
And go into our graph next. So the variables for this, the first one,
Is variable. Graph. It's just fault. Did you have... Had ever... Did I had ever what?
will be the text to display. And compile. And we want to bind that text box to that text variable. So go to your text content and bind it to your text variable. So the idea is when we spawn it, so go into your text content and bind it.
Okay, so back over here, this, bind, text to display. Laura, okay. Did New Year's Eve without lights? Did you have ever did New Year's Eve without lights? What do you mean? I'm not even sure I get the question.
So the idea is when we spawn in our question and responses, those responses will auto
like without
and take from.
I'm sorry, like without stringing up lights or like fireworks. What do you mean?
Dialog tree, what the various responses are. So there's my text. Click compile, and we'll leave this as is. We've got to come back here later to put in the input stuff, but we'll just get displaying first of all. So close that and go into your response list UI. And inside your response list, you want to drag in now your user created option of your response UI. So you want to drag in
User created.
for these.
Oh. User created. Where's the response UI? Response. Then add it to the list.
Just see what it looks like. Okay, see if you're happy with it. Now we don't want them actually in here because we're going to spawn them in as we create our responses. So we just want to be able to see the options we have available to us.
Okay, so this is just for testing.
Just going to move those.
Never mind. We're just...
Okay, so let's go about actually...
We're not doing that at all.
Stuff. Okay, so we prepare responses. We want to first of all create that widget.
Oh, wait, no. Where's that function? Where is that function? Oh, over here. Okay, got it.
And we'll choose our response list UI from the list. File. With the widget created, we want to store that as a promote to a variable. So I'm going to promote it to a variable.
Wait. Oh, no, we want to create, not a... I keep... And then we choose the class of widget that we want. I don't know why I was going right for the widget when that's just not how it works. Response list.
And we'll name it response list UI. And we want to add this to our screen. Now the way we're going to do it is we're going to go into our dialog box over here. And we'll have an empty panel for it to go in.
Dialog box. Okay, so we're back over here. Alright, let's see. You got anything, Lauren? Hey, bro, No, I didn't respond. I didn't understand the question. Also, the stream wouldn't... Like, you know, it still plays if you're off... If you're not watching it. Like, if you have it just on, like, another screen. Unless you're, like, on a phone, I guess. In which case... Never mind. I didn't really understand the question, though, Lauren. So, I didn't answer it at all.
So, we want to find a panel that'd be suitable for this to go into. So, let's put in, say... simple. Probably the best one to put into. Let's go for a overlay.
Overlay. Okay.
So the overlay we're going to put into the canvas panel here, and we're just going to position it where we want it. So I'm going to position it over here. It doesn't matter too much size because it's going to expand to the content when we take the size of the content box. The anchor we want to
size the contents. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Expand to the content when we take the size of the content box. The anchor we want to set in a appropriate position, so I'm going to set it to here. And I want to name this overlay.
Wait, where do we set it to?
To set in a appropriate position, so I'm going to set it to here.
Okay, yeah, so no, I was wrong. You said it here. There we go.
And I want to name this overlay response list panel. And what that means is now I can get my dialog UI and access that logo.
So this response list is where we're going to actually put stuff. I'm on a phone. Have you ever had a New Year's Eve without lights near a... No, give me a moment. Without lights near a stove? I guess not. I don't know, mate. It's an odd question, so I'm not sure, but I guess not.
Patient. We need
All right, back over here. Well, let me compile that. And also save.
We need to drag in our dialog box reference. So the best place actually for that would be on the event graph. So on the event graph, do execute, receive execute AI, and then from there we're going to get the dialog UI blackboard component, get the blackboard value as a object, cast that to dialog box, take from a generic object into a specific one, and put specific. We can access that that panel here. Oh, make sure it's variable that we can actually see it. Click the file, and then from there get the response list panel.
That Pepperman song, I don't know why it's stuck in my head today. It just is. I'm just like, I just keep doing. Did I do something wrong? Maybe I had to set this as a variable, actually. Because I don't think I did. And the question is taken from an Italian song. Oh, okay. Well, that explains why I don't understand at all what you're saying. It's an Italian meme that I've never heard of. I think I have to make this a variable. And then I can pull from over here. Yeah. Yeah, that was it. I had to make it a variable. You're not Italian? No, I'm not Italian. I'm Mexican Dominican, and I grew up in the USA.
And we'll store that as a variable. Actually, no. Yeah, we can do it as a variable. Actually, it might be better if we just do the whole dialog box as a variable.
Okay.
Dialog. Oh.
So just promote this to a variable directly.
So now we've got a reference to our dialog box. It makes it quicker and
this is just dialog box, I guess.
Easier. Box UI. So now we've got a reference to our dialog box. It makes it quicker and easier to get that response panel.
All this for this over here.
Get response. This panel. And from there, we're going to add
response panel. Add child. Oh, I understand now.
Okay.
I was a little confused, I'll be honest, up till now. But I get it.
Okay. Now we've got that, we now need to fill in our where is it? Our response list.
And in case you didn't get it, you Lorem.
I need to fill in our where is it? Our response list, actual list. We need to create these for each of those responses available to us.
Okay.
So on your ask question task, we need to get a responses array. Choose get, and then from here we do a for each.
Oh. get.
Okay, and for each loop
then-
of this response, we're going to go for each one of the responses and add a response to our response list. Okay.
I see. For
So,
each one.
I'm going to go to body, create widget.
Okay.
I'm going to choose response UI. Open up your response UI.
Oh,
So,
okay.
go to its graph, and with the text here, make it editable and expose it on spawn. Now, what that allows us to do is we can easily
And expose on spawn.
change this back to none, and then reset back to.
Okay. Clear that so we can actually update it. I hope it does that for me, because sometimes this thing just doesn't work unless I... Okay, there you go. It worked. Oh. What? Unreal, you know, I like it a lot, but sometimes it just does not function. And I every time I have to do something that I know has failed me before, I get kind of stressed about it.
Response UI. I can now set a text like so. That way, it sets the text. I don't have to do anything crazy or funky. It just plugs it straight in.
Sweet.
So creating a response list here. With that, then we need to add it to our response list in our panel. Response list UI. So response list UI. Drag that out. Use get. So that's got a reference to this whole entire thing. We need to get access to this response list.
Response list.
And then we can go add child to vertical box.
Add child vertical box. Okay.
Now go through each of the responses, adding one per response we've added. So if you only give 3 responses, it should only add 3 responses to the UI. Let's click compile, go back to our event graph. After we've done receive execute AI, just drag in your prepare responses function, like so. Compile.
Where are we moving back to? Oh, jeez.
3 responses to the UI.
Putting it at 1.5 speed, very convenient, so we can get, like, there are bugs in the audio? Oh, what is... Oh, I'm sorry. What's the issue? Is it, like, too loud? Is it buggy? What... Is it just lagging? In which case, I'm sorry. I'll see if I can resolve that real quick. But... Like, what's the problem? What's going on? And nothing? Anything? Also, welcome to the stream, people. Wait. Okay, I'm waiting. Oh, okay. Well, Lorem, I hope whatever issue was resolved. I just realized my camera is dusty. I should probably do something about that. It might be affecting the quality of the stream. No, it probably is, actually, because it seems kind of very dusty.
To our event graph.
Back to the event graph.
After we've done receive execute AI, plug in your prepare responses function, like so. Compile.
And then
now return back to your dialog tree, and make sure our ask question is set up correctly. We've got that correct, got response correct.
Okay.
Correct. Now let's see how that does now. Okay.
Oh yeah, we should probably get rid of that real quick.
Okay.
And now let's see if this actually works. Hey, wooloo. Wow, it appears, but I can't press anything.
Okay, so we've got the question response box showing up, but the question dialog is not showing here.
Yay!
Okay, so
But that's progress.
in our dialog box, we did not set the
Dusty. Yeah, I know. It is dusty. But you know, I can't do much about that.
so in our ask question, we did not set the dialog UI's text like we have with a dialog task display line. So if I go to display line, we didn't do this bit. Okay, so we just need to do this bit here on our ask question. So I'm
Okay, go back to ask question.
So from here, set text. Like so. Drag your question in like that.
Set dialog text? I'm sorry, what kind of set text? Yeah, we're setting dialog text.
Like so. Drag your question in like that. Click compile.
Question.
And there you go. Here's the question. Here's our responses.
Now we're actually asking
Okay,
the
so that'll do
question.
this, episode. Well, next episode we'll continue with this and make this.
I didn't even notice that was an issue.
But thanks very much for watching.
What's your favorite
Any
color?
Questions or comments, please leave them below.
Yeah.
Shout out and thank you to all my supporters thus far for supporting me on my journey. Massive thank you to all.
Great aid, Ryan. And finally, we're at the end. Well, we're almost at the end. There's only 2 more parts left. And then we are at the end. kind of like the music that Ryan has.
Hi everyone and welcome back for another episode in my advanced dialogue tutorial series.
Responding.
First of all, apologies, I am very ill at the moment at this time of recording, so...
Now we're getting to the part where we can actually reply to the questions that we ask.
Anyway, where were we? So, where we left off last time was we set it up so we are asking a question. We're now going to go through the process of responding to said question. So the way it worked before is when we ask a question, it displays the responses
So it goes to
on the screen.
the text.
These responses come in the form of a button, which we created here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now we need to work out a way to make it so when we click on this button.
Oh, it's because the buttons don't actually have any functionality right now. Of course, duh. I'm getting too lost in the sauce of the tutorial that I'm forgetting such a basic thing. A bro said they deserve 20k. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that your friend thinks so highly of me. Okay, so we got to go into the actual. Was a response? I think. I should probably rename this a little bit just so because. Or actually. Did Mario inspire me? Like Super Mario? A little bit. Because me and my brother have always had... Well, my brother says that we have this, like, whole Mario Luigi thing going on. Which, I don't know. But I, appreciate that. Okay. I gotta organize my stuff a little bit. So putting this all in the dialogue folder for widgets, especially because there's quite a lot to it right now. And that's it. Okay, cool. Now we can get to actually. It just makes it so that I don't have to like spend more time being like, huh, where is it? Where is it?
Back to the behavior tree and responds to it appropriately. So all we need to do is make this button do something. So to do that, we need to go click on that button here in the hierarchy and scroll right down until we see on clicked.
Right. Put it to on clicked.
Click on this.
So that it can actually do something when you press it.
Now the way this is going to work is we're going to use an event dispatcher. So every time we click on a response, it will send a.
Why'd you ask Lauren, by the way, about if Mario inspired me?
Out to Total Game, and we're going to tell our behavior tree to listen out for these event dispatchers. So on the right and left hand side, go to event dispatchers, event dispatcher, and I'm going to call it response clicked. And the way this works is that when this button is clicked, it's going to call this response clicked event like so.
Got it.
Now the response here being clicked on needs to also shout out what response is being clicked. So go to click on your event dispatcher on the left hand side, scroll right down to the bottom, and you
go on the click on the wait.
Should be able to see.
What should I be able to see?
Inputs. You'll see inputs here. So click on new parameter. And
okay.
Change that to text, and you're going to call it response.
Right.
And
so this is what has been pressed.
Our text variable that we have here. Check this out. Just get and plug that into our call response clicked. Just going to again so that refreshes that text there.
Wait. While. Has it been? And our. Wait. Am I in the right thing? This is. I think I am, but I'm not entirely sure. Because Turkey Cat asked you to. Okay.
And you're going to call it response.
Yeah, this is. I'm in the right
thing. This is
thing.
going to be our text variable that we have here. Drag this out, choose get, and plug that into our call response clicked. I'm just going to drag that out again so that refreshes that text there. No, it doesn't. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that's all we need to do.
Got it.
A moment on here. Compile.
Wait. Why is there an error? Text to display is it's instance editable and it's exposed on spawn and it's linked to this. So why? What's the issue? Wait, no. Call for self and okay. I just had to refresh it, I guess. Cool.
It should be.
Every single issue, tiny issue, makes you go like, oh no, is this gonna be a massive problem?
It's having issues with this being not being.
And then it's turning out really simple and not an issue at all.
So when we click on button, it's going to call this event dispatcher.
Got it. So now we have to set up the functionality for call response.
And we have to go now to our ask a question task on the behavior tree. Now we have a function called prepare responses. We need to open this up, and we need to tell each of those responses to bind a event to that event dispatcher.
Okay.
So when you've done your create response UI widget, you have return value here. Drag this out and type in bind event to response clicked. Choose that and plug that into the end, like so. Okay, so now the event.
So we're putting this at the end. Interesting.
We need to make note for it. Has to be created first of all. So go to your event graph, and here we're going to create that event here, and I'll call it
Custom event
called respond. Response received actually. We've got response received. I'll spell received.
Okay.
Okay. So this is when
we're both going like, okay, okay, whenever we respond. You have a little nephew? Oh, that's cute. How old are they?
this bind event is triggered by the event dispatcher. So we have to create that event. So from here, the event slot here, we have to type in create event, and we'll choose. It won't show. Now the reason why it won't show is because our event dispatcher has a variable associated to it, a text field. So we need to make.
Oh, okay. So that's an input, right?
A text field parameter for here. Spelling received wrong.
So this is the response that has been received in variable form.
Okay. Okay, so response received now should appear as one of our options on our prepare responses.
Oh, whoops.
Response received. Let me do that there.
Go back
So every time
here.
that button is pushed, this
Go
event.
back over here. Move that.
Okay, so response received now should appear as one of our options on our
got it.
prepare responses.
A little
Response
itchy.
received. Let me do that there. So every time that button is pushed, this.
Am I crazy? What am I supposed to be doing? I think I have it going. I think 1.5 speed is too fast, and it's like messing me up. No.
Event that we made here will be called because we have bound it
Got it.
to that event here. Okay. So when we've got this response received, we need to store that response in this Blackboard response key selector.
4 months? Oh, that's fun. I don't think I forget exactly what counts as a nephew. Yeah, I don't have any nephews, but I do have. I guess I treat them like my nephews. My cousins have a lot of my cousins have kids. Well, not a lot, but a couple of my cousins have kids, and they're very cute.
So drag that key selector out to get, and from there we need to set value as string. Plug this in, and drag your response received input to the value. You'll convert it from a text to a string.
So okay, convert that. Let's reorganize this stuff a little bit. Makes sense so far.
Compile.
What is
And once
what is bro supposed to do? My stream stopped working for 2 seconds. What do you? Sorry that you're having issues. Not sure what you are asking though.
we've done that, we need to tell it to finish the execute. And tick the box. Compile. Oh, sorry, we need to also remove the dialog box from the list, response list from the screen. So just drag the reference out for that and remove from parent.
Respond. Wait. Whoops. Response list UI. There we go.
Like so. Plug all this in and compile, and we're done here. So now we're getting a response sent from the button, saved to our ask questions task and their Blackboard key. So the dialog tree here, our
Okay.
BB response is storing that value in that Blackboard key. Okay, so this key here is storing that response.
Okay. In
We now need to
response.
respond to it appropriately. So for that to happen, we're going to go into a selector,
We're going into a selector.
and the selector
Interesting.
is going to go into multiple choice. So for each choice you have as a possible response, you'll need a new branch on your behavior tree. So the
So
selector
we
will go
have
to another
4
sequence
responses here.
or another sequence here, for example. How many choices do we have? There's 4, I think. Yeah, so 4. So So we need 4 sequences. One for each possible outcome.
Dum dum dum.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, so to make it decide which sequence we're going to use based on the selector, we have to add a new
Organize this a little
decorator
bit.
to each one of these sequences. So the decorator we need to add is one to check the response against value that we've added. So at the top here is a new decorator. And
New
the way
decorator.
is basically has to
Well, he didn't even name it. What are we naming this decorator?
okay. The way decorators work, if you notice, if I just add another decorator here. Right, so it sits at the start.
Oh,
help
okay.
remember this. It's basically imagine the data coming through here.
It
like
adds a
here,
condition,
this sort of gate.
which
Gate
which
check whether
decides
they
what
carry
sequence
continue,
we go
and then
down.
it will go into the selector and select which one it should go into. A selector, if you don't remember what they do, basically means if this one is false, then it'll go back up to the selector.
This is our
and then
conditions
if
then.
this one's true, then it'll carry.
0 spectator. Stream's been It's not your problem. 0 spectators, more like 1 spectator. Okay.
And ignore the rest. Okay. So it will just keep.
Okay, so we're
choosing.
we're adding a
top
condition
that's
to
true.
this essentially.
So we need to create a new decorator, which we've got here. I'm going to rename it straight away. Check response. That's what I'm going to call it. And in here we need to go into our functions and override. And you want to override form condition check AI or condition check, doesn't matter which one. We'll go AI.
Do 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 do.
Override. And you want to
Override.
override form condition.
Functions override. Okay.
Check AI or condition check, doesn't matter which one. We'll go AI. And for this we need to get hold of the Blackboard response value. So we need to
Got it.
BB underscore response. And this is Blackboard. Like so. And editable. And compile. And we need another one. That's going to be response.
Blackboard key. Oh, geez, I spelled it really.
Go to the spaces. There we go. And make that.
So it's Blackboard key response. Are we making this instance editable as well? Yes, of course we are.
And we need another one. That's going to be response to check. Let's actually go to the spaces. There we go. And make that a string or yeah, make that a string. And make it.
So it's a string, this
Record
one.
BB response variable out. Choose get. And from here you make.
And it's also instance editable. Whew, so much stuff to do. So much stuff to do. We're almost done with this video though. I've just seen a YouTuber live where he was drawing pixel art and asked him to draw him. Say hi to him that if you if you draw me. Bro, that's actually like really annoying to do. I've done art before. My brother does art, just being like, "Hey, draw me." It's like, "No, I don't want to draw you."
Type in get Blackboard value as string. Then we're going to get the response to check. Just get, and we now need to compare these two values with equals. So if this is equal to this, then it's going to return true. Compile, and we can close that.
Oh my goodness.
So go to your dialog tree. Go to what your first
Why is it? Are you being annoying? I don't think we want exact. I mean, we could use exactly equal, but case insensitive is probably better in this case. You don't want to what? Ask him to draw you? It sounded like that's what you said.
It's going to return true. Compile, and we can close that. So go to your dialog tree. Go to your first sequence. Right click. Add decorator. And you'll see your check responses down the list. Choose this one, and you will make sure.
How do I add decorator?
Or your BB click. Add decorator, and you'll see your check responses down the list. Choose this
Okay.
one, and you will make sure your BB response is set to the correct Blackboard key.
Okay, add decorator. Ah, there's like a bunch of stuff already here. But we want... That's not what we want. I don't know why I pressed that. What was... We want... Oh, D check response. And then...
And here you want to type in the response you want to check it against.
Oh, okay, that's pretty easy, I guess.
So here, this will be red.
Sweet. So here we just go into the response to check, red. And then we just, you know what? Let me just, it'll be easier. Oh, whoops. 2, 3, 4. Then we can just update this. So that's red, blue, green, yellow. I'm pretty sure those were the choices I wrote down for over here, right? Red, blue, green, yellow. Yeah, exactly. And then we just link them up. Bada bing, bada boom. Move them over just so that it looks, oh jeez. Move them over so that it looks nice. There we go. Save that.
And then we'll do it again here. Blue.
Do 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 do.
Yellow.
Nice.
And test this out. I'm just going to display line dialog.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll just type in red. I'll just go, you chose red.
Same, I'll do the, okay. You chose red.
Paste. Oh. I'm just going to put these up quickly. It was blue. This was green.
You chose
This one was yellow.
blue.
Click save. And that's kind of it. Let's go and test this out. So, testing out by push and play.
Wait, this is checking for red,
Interact with them.
but it shouldn't. It should be checking for green.
Yellow. You chose red.
Oops.
Now,
It says it right there as
Test that
well,
again.
so that's very convenient. You chose green. Green. Nah, green. There you go. And you chose yellow. Without a 0. All this that code for dial? Yeah, I mean, it takes some effort. Also, this is actually like really convenient because it's a lot of work, but we never have to go through all that work again. We can just copy and paste all of this and just make new without. So we went through all this effort for one like system, but we can just copy it endlessly for every other dialogue in the game. Wooloo. Wait a second. Why didn't it let me choose a button?
make sure the other options work as well. For green, you chose green. Now, I had to click twice on there.
Okay.
That's because the first click is getting focus set to that widget, and the other one's actually responding to it. So we need to go into that widget and tell it to focus it as soon as it's created. So to set the focus onto the question's responses, go to response list UI.
Responseless UI. As a child, I thinked. Did you?
And on the event construct, we're going to set input.
What the heck? Where is the event graph? Okay. Event construct.
To UI or gaming UI. And the player controller, we can get player controller. And in widget focus, we'll go self. And control. Now it should. Let's
Get player controller. That's not get player controller. There we go. Put that in there. Then of course
we'll go self. And control. Now it should. Let's just click.
let's hope that works because my thing didn't work at all. Okay, so it didn't work. But why didn't it work? Oh, 4 people just entered. Hi, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. What is the issue going on right now? Okay. So it didn't work. When we press a button, it doesn't get pressed. It just loops the dialogue instead. So it should ask a question. Okay, let's make sure that happens. What's your favorite color? Okay. Then when you press, instead of going into the selector, it just loops, which it shouldn't. Let's hope 2024 is better. Let's hope.
Click on the very first option. There you go. And override.
Let's.
And you want to override perform condition check AI.
I guess we'll just have to go through everything we did once again and make sure that we figure out whatever the problem is.
Well, condition check doesn't matter which one.
This is a perform condition check AI.
And for this, we need to get hold of the Blackboard response value. So we need a variable for that.
Yeah.
bb_response.
Okay.
And this is going to be Blackboard.
I just went back like 5 minutes.
And we need another one.
Blackboard key selector.
Response to check.
And our response to check is a string.
There we go. And make that a string, or no, make that a string.
Yeah, string. Okay.
And make it editable. Okay.
And it's instance
Regular
editable.
response variable out, choose get.
Okay, so this stuff seems like we did it correctly, which might mean that we've.
Then we want to get response to check.
You doing shorts? It would be better. I don't really have time to do shorts.
Choose get. And we now need to compare these two values
Okay.
with equals. So if this is equal to this, then it's going to return true. Compile.
Got
and
it.
close that.
So that
Go to your dialog tree.
stuff is fine. And then we went to the dialogue tree.
So you want your first sequence, right click.
I think
Decoration.
setting
You'll
the
see your
check
response then.
is fine. I think.
Choose this one. And you want to make sure your BB response is set to the correct Blackboard key. And here you want to type in the response you want to check.
Oh. I have to set it to response on all of them. That makes sense. Now does it work? You chose. Yeah. Okay. It works. Sweet. There we go. I was gonna be really annoyed if we had had another more different issue. And then end dialogue. And we can move this farther away. Just because we're gonna need to have multiple end dialogues. Ba-da-dum. Do-da-dum. Okay. And we got to make sure that it goes to the right so that it happens after we make it tells us our response. Okay. Do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do 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 do. There we go. We can just move it over. I'm just trying to organize things so they look kind of nice, you know. There. And then it's gonna move all this a little over so that it's like this. It's not perfectly straight, but I mean, it's as straight as we can get it. All goes into the trash. And 2024 got no trash. Proves we're getting older. I mean, that sure is. You're right, Lorem.
And everyone's actually responding to it, so we need to go into that widget and tell it to focus it as soon as it's created. So to set the focus onto the question's responses, go to response list UI, and on the event construct, we're going to set
all right
to
Yay.
UI or gaming UI, and the player controller.
Whoa.
Get player controller.
What's
And in widget focus, we go self.
what's going on?
Now it should. Let's just click on the very first option.
All that, and we finally got the dialogue system a good way done.
Next episode, we're going to go and wrap things up by ending the dialogue and closing it out, and tidying up a few other things, adding some niceties to it and so forth. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and join us next time.
Do you remember him? What, is that a dodo bird?
In the channel on Patreon.
Now he is...
on the top tier, paying the top money.
What?
Thank you so much. I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. Thank you. And yeah, if you have any comments or questions, please leave a comment below.
We're finally on the last part. After this, we'll do something else, finally. I know it's been, you know, it's rough, but I want the dialogue system, and I knew it was going to be complicated, so I had to do it somehow.
Hi everyone, and welcome back for what will probably be the last episode in the Advanced Dialogue tutorial series.
Yes.
In the last episode we added the ability to add questions and respond to those questions accordingly. Now I'm going to look at how we can round things off with a few little nice little extras. So in my dialogue tree, I set my responses such as this. I want to end my dialogue at the end of each one.
Yeah, simple add and end to everything.
And I don't think you can double branch these, no, so you have to copy and paste these for each branch of dialogue.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because you can't just connect multiple to this. Can't. Well, no, it would make things complicated. It would mess with the numbers.
Okay. So
which it is what it is. Yeah, I already did this part, but I figured you're doing more.
You can see here I've got a text block that we already put into place, and that is linked to a variable called speaker name. Okay, so I need to change that to match.
Is it linked to the speaker's name? I don't even know if I link. Yeah, it's linked. Okay.
Whoever is saying whatever text. Okay, so let's start off with just doing the NPC here. So first of all, the NPC needs to have a name associated to it. So
okay, yeah. So we gotta.
I'm gonna give it a variable.
Well.
Name.
No, this is.
And it's gonna be a text. And make it editable.
This should be pretty easy. We just gotta give them name. Oh. Instance editable, so we can edit each instance of it.
And I can now click on him, and I should be able to see his name as option in my default settings. So here I'm going to call him Brian.
Name this one test guy.
So he has a name, but then we have to get linked to that UI. So the way we're going to do that is look at the dialog box here.
Okay, back to the dialog box.
Send to this dialog box who is currently talking.
There, where is it? I was like looking for it. Where's the dialog box? But I got it. Okay.
So if I go into my dialog tree and start dialog.
Start.
Oh.
Okay. So we have to set it in the start dialog instead. I mean, fair enough. Makes sense. Because we need to actually get what the name is when we're building it.
Dialog box. I can also set its name. So if I type in name and set speaker name, we can now set this.
We're getting it from this thing? Okay. Set speaker name.
The value.
We'll connect that to visibility. Connect this here. And I guess move all this stuff over. I moved it to be more compact because, you know, so it's nicer, but moving it over again.
Is what we're going to get from our controlled pawn. So drag your controlled pawn out. I'll get the start actually here. Drag it out and cast to NPC.
Oh, jeez.
That's where that variable is stored. From there, I'm going to write that to a variable and store it.
Okay, now I guess we're moving more stuff over as well. And just, you know, we're just moving everything over. We'll put it back after we're done, I guess. So we're cast to this stuff.
NPC.
We need to make a variable for this? Jesus Christ. No, not converting to pure cast. We want a variable.
So I've got a reference to my NPC there, which means over here I can NPC pawn variable out, just get, and then from there.
Okay, so we set this, and
which means over here I can drag my NPC pawn variable out, choose get, and then from there get the name. So click compile, And hopefully
And that
it
should be it, I guess.
And there's Brian. And you can use the exact same method if you want a little picture, like avatar picture. Totally exactly the same concept, exact same path, nothing different there.
So it should be the same for a picture, but dang it. We'll see, I guess. Because I do want it to be like, because I want that like thing where each message has like a different face based off that, like, you know, that determines like how they're reacting to it, like a grimace or like a But this system, he says it's like the same if you want an image, and technically yes, but if we want the image to change with each appearance, we'll probably have to set it up like a in the dialog box here. So we have our overlay, and we're gonna want to create a, oh boy, I'll have to think. We'll get to that, I guess, at some point. Oh, well, so a lot of chat. Be back in a bit. See you, Lauren.
If you can go to loads of details, such as their name, pictures, or anything else, you may want to do a data structure instead, but it's exactly the same setup, it's just using a data structure instead. Exactly the same concept, exact same path, nothing different there. If you can go to loads of details, such as their name, pictures, or anything else, you may want to do a data structure instead, but it's exactly the same setup. It's just
okay, maybe.
So I can cycle through Brian's dialogue, and he tells me
what he thinks about. Just to make sure it works. Test guy, hey, what's up?
So something else we can try and do as well is we can make it so when we hover over a button in our question, it highlights.
Oh, I would like that, yeah.
So to do that, we have to go into our response list, response UI. We've got our button set up, and we need to change its on hovered ability. So what we can do is on hovered, we can do it up here.
Oh, do I have it pressed?
Maybe let's change the background color of the holder.
Where is it? Oh, I didn't. Okay, I just didn't have it pressed. Right, on hovered.
I think that's fine. On hovered, we click on the on hovered event, and we are going to set its background color to not be invisible. Okay, so background color, you can grab from your button variable there, get, and go set background color.
Right.
So, and over here I can choose what color I want it to be. So, and it should now highlight, but it won't reset back. Okay, so you need to take now to unhovered, change it back to the original one. Okay, so let's
simple enough.
And just set it down to the alpha to be 0.
On unhovered.
So in here,
let's just get the let's just copy all this stuff. Then we can. Oh geez, I was just gonna copy and paste, but I already have something copied and paste. Set. And then just paste that in there. Well, I mean, it was just essentially it goes away, so it wasn't that big of a deal, I guess. Yeah, so that's pretty good. I like that.
yeah, we've got unhovered. Click on that. And exactly the same. Just copy paste that. But I'm going to change my color. 0.
And with that, we're pretty much done with the whole dialogue system.
There we have it. Now this response list will change based on if you have only 2 values, it will only have 2 buttons here, based on whatever you type into your dialogue tree.
Yeah, less but it changes to the size of it, which is good.
One of these removed, so to add more, take away that branch in the dialogue tree.
And yeah, that's it. That's the whole tutorial. Massive shout out to Ryan Lale. His channel, please check him out. He's been so helpful in setting up this dialogue system. But now I'm excited to finally move on to something else. No offense to him. It's just been a lot, you know? Whew. We could still try working on the dialogue system, make it so that we can set up pictures next to their faces, but unfortunately, that's also a thing that I have no idea how to even begin. Like, he was right that there's a way of doing it with, where is it? In start dialogue, we can essentially do this, but with an image. But then we need to have it essentially, what? In the dialogue box, we have to add another thing, which would be like, yeah, it would be another, I guess, inside the canvas panel, but like to the right left of it. And this one, what would go like here, I guess. I wasn't gonna work on it, but I guess I will. Make it a square. Aren't you glad that I'm now doing things on my own? Probably, I imagine. That's not how you spell image at all. So that would be an image. Oh yeah, the anchor of the size box has to be like here. No, that's actually not where it has to be. It has to be here on the canvas panel. Okay. But right now, this just essentially does this. Which, I mean, isn't bad, I guess. Make it bigger, though. Make it at least the size of the box itself. Yay. Cool. Now, we have to set what the image actually is. If we can do this one thing, which I get the feeling won't be super easy, but if we can do this, then the dialogue system will be 100% complete. And then we just need to get like a new appearance first, like a new design for it, which is my brother's job, not mine. But if we can do that, that would be great, honestly. Obviously, in the NPC, we have to give it another variable. Oh, and this one will be... no. Actually, no. Yeah, no. Because as I said before, we don't want just one image. We want a whole list of them. Could we just make an array inside of each NPC that has their faces? Maybe. That could be an option. Maybe? Set it on event begin play to set the variables in the array equal to add like these expressions into the array. No, that wouldn't really. I could also just have it be, make just a bunch of variables, be like happy, neutral, happy, sad, angry, and do it that way. But that doesn't seem super efficient. I could probably make that a data table. Could I? Should I? Any opinions in the chat? Because I'm like trying to think of what to do. What is this? It's something that isn't needed, I guess. It's not connected to anything. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember what that was. But I was right. It's unneeded. I'm like looking at the lighting. Is the lighting good? It seems kind of uneven. What can I do, I guess? Okay. So. I'm just trying to decide, I guess. Would putting it in a data asset work? Yeah, maybe. But I'm fairly certain putting it in here would work. Or should I just look up another YouTube tutorial? I mean, it would work, realistically. But probably not, because we already used Ryan's system, and I very much doubt other people would use this kind of style. I mean, maybe they would, but kind of a pain. So we know the text thing works. You know what? Screw it. I'll just do this for now. And if anyone has a better idea that I can translate this over to, share in the comments. This is gonna have to be like a whole... No, okay. This is already not great. I think I am going to go with a data table of expressions. I'm unsure if this is the best way of doing it, but I can't really think of a better way to do it. How do I set up the info for a data table again? I gotta remember. Better question. How do I set up a data table? My goodness. I'm trying to remember how to do that. Miscellaneous? Yeah, there you go. Pick row structure. Ah, right. I gotta make the structure. Where did I put that? Where did I put the structure? Is it in pickups? Oh no, it's in inventory. I guess that does make sense, I guess. Let me make a folder for NPCs, and I'll put it in there. First of all, let me save everything in the NPC, just in case. Yeah, move that in there, and then in here, make a... what is it called? Looks like a struct, isn't it? It might not be. Inventory. A struct. Yeah, no, it's a structure. Okay. Which should be in miscellaneous. I believe so, at least. But I guess I believed incorrectly. Fair enough. I could also... Could I use a data asset, actually? If you want data inheritance or a complicated hierarchy, data-only blueprint classes should be created. So, okay, geez. Hello? I lose the stream just... oh my goodness. Is that actually what caused the issue? My brother used the microwave and the stream just died. Is that actually what caused that to happen? Give me a moment. I'm still working on the dialogue system. We finished the tutorial, so now I'm just talking and working on stuff. Give me a moment. I'm gonna be right back. I think we have the internet too close to the microwave, so it just crashes it. Which is crazy. Wow. That's a thing to learn, I guess. Wild. But, yeah. I guess because as soon as the microwave started, I could hear it from where I am. The internet died. The stream died. And then as soon as it ended, it reconnected. That's crazy, actually. And this is in... Crazy. Oh, okay, there we go. And now the chat is functioning again. I think I could just do a texture reference. I'll see in a moment, I guess. Then in data, make a data table. And choose NPC expressions. Okay, this will be DT expressions. I'm not even sure if this is gonna work, to be honest. I'm still so... Rename this to... If you need to dub someone in the game, there we go. Now let me open Paint real quick. You're offering to do it or something? I don't think I'm going to be having dubs in this game. Pretty sure it's going to be all just text. You gotta read it. There we go. Here is our test guy face. And I guess I gotta make a folder for this guy. New folder. This will be I mean, yeah, it's like a retro side scroller, you know. What should I call this folder? Well, first of all, let's make a Mighty Grandpa folder and then make a expressions. And then in NPC expressions, we'll put test neutral. Excuse me. I need to get a tissue. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. I've been just a little sick, I guess. That's not how you spell neutral. How do you spell neutral? What the heck? Why can't I spell neutral? Am I stupid? Perhaps. Perhaps I am. Okay. Neutral. Test guy neutral. There we go. My goodness. Also, you're right. I don't. And I guess we will make a... I mean, we already got textures folders. We'll make a folder in here called expressions. And in there we'll put the test guy's expressions. Where's my money? I'll have an IOU. There you go. Just save that. Then we can save this to test guy neutral. And this is all we're going to do so far because we just want to be able to figure out if we can call this. And to get this, we have to add the... Can we add the data table to the... I'm pretty sure we can. We kind of did that with items, right? What did we do with items? Sending, like, blank messages, Lorem. Yeah. Oh, it was an item component. Let me clear things up a little bit. I'll probably reopen stuff in a bit, but for now, we need to shut stuff down just to organize things a bit. Where are components? Oh geez, I'm already getting to a point where things are getting lost in this. Wait, huh? Where is the item data component? Is that in data? No. Yeah, it is in here, but show me in folder view. Oh, it's in inventory. Okay, that makes sense. I guess I'll put this in. I don't know. I'll just put it here, I guess. Oh wait, actually, let me go back to it. And now go back here. Make the item component. Actor component. AC. Or I'll just call it expressions. Hello, Aqui. Is that? I'm not sure how to say your name. 73. Welcome to the stream. Currently working on Mighty Grandpa, a 2D game in Unreal. Okay, so we have. Okay, I understand now. This is how we're gonna give our players the actual expressions. Just gonna rename expression ID. Well, this only really works actually for one expression, which is not nearly enough for what we want. Also, I think I spelled expressions wrong. Of course. Let me fix that now before I forget. There you go. Save that. Rename this. That's. Don't make it into an. Well, actually, we might. No. Actually, no. We don't want an array. This will reference our data table. Our DT. That's not a T. DT. Am I crazy? What do we. Oh my god. 21 with dementia, I guess. I'm forgetting everything. Expressions. I don't know why. Why can I not? I don't want. I want the data table. Data table row. Oh, I need to make it a data table row specifically, not the date. Okay. No. Okay, so this isn't work. This isn't gonna work. Because we want. Is it? It might work, actually. But we gotta change... Okay, yeah. I got an idea. We gotta add way more variables. Instead of this being expression, this will be... Gosh dang it. I know how to spell neutral, I swear. That's not how you spell neutral, is it? I was so close. Okay, neutral. Happy. Sad. Angry. Canada Drew really looks like you? Canada Drew? What are you talking about? I don't really see it. Oh, well, no, I kind of see it, I guess. Not really, though. But if you squint your eyes, I guess I could see it. Wait, now that you're realizing something, Lorem? Oh, no. Okay, nervous. Did I spell nervous right? Now I'm second guessing everything I'm spelling. Yeah, nervous. I'm really different from him? Yeah, I didn't see it personally, so I get... neutral, happy, sad, angry, nervous, surprised. Any other expressions that I should be adding? Happy, sad, angry, nervous, surprised, neutral. My goodness. Scared? That's a good one, actually. No one said it, but I realized. Scared. There should be more expressions. I don't know why I'm not, but I'm like blanking out on them. Any ideas? There should be at least one more expression, right? I'm so sorry. My nose is so runny today. Wait, what, Lorem? I'll just call it panic. There we go. Why would I sub to you, man? Okay. Let us make a duplicate of this, but like happy. Edit this in Paint. I generally only sub to channels that I want. Well, actually, subscribing doesn't really help that much. You have to watch the videos for it to actually be good. To like subscribing used to matter, but not anymore. There you go. Then we'll go into textures, expressions, test guy, add happy. Save that into the thing. And then here. Not really. It's what now the only thing that matters is watch time. Like how long much of your videos people are watching. Like if you rewatch my video, all my videos a ton, it would eventually make me money. But you have to like actually watch the entire thing for it to be impactful. Well, you need to watch at least 30 seconds to add one view and more stuff. Yeah, watch time. And you can't just watch your own stuff. It has to be other people. Technically, you can make another channel and watch yourself, but that wouldn't be... You shouldn't do that. Okay. So we got our expression ID. And... quantity, I guess. For the data table, it kind of worked, but... I guess, how does... Look at at an item in the blueprints. We have pickups. No. You want an actual pickup, I think. When you begin... Actually, no, I think we do want to look at pickup because that's where all the code is. Add to inventory gets the quantity, but we don't really need that. What we need is to get a specific expression, which I think we can do with the way we set up the system already. Let's add the expressions and wait. The row that we get, we have to make it a... Do you know someone autistic? Yeah, I do. My brother has autism. This is a little more frustrating on it, because, well, yeah, actually, first, we want this to be instance editable. And you have autism? Okay, that's cool. Now, of the component, we want to... Well, actually... I think we might also want to have it be exposed on spawn. What our appearance look? Uh-oh. Sorry, the internet. Oh, hey Link, welcome back to the stream. Today I'm working on Mighty Grandpa. We got most of the dialogue system set up now. No, the internet troubles, BRB. I'll be right back. Tú deberías poder ver todavía. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully the stream is better. Sorry about that. Is everything good? We're still live. I hope so. I'm still figuring stuff out in the with everything. But anyway, the microwave, yeah, that is actually a genuine issue that I didn't even realize that could be an issue, to be honest. It's not about to explode. No. It's not what we need. This is a component? Yeah, it's a component. I think these are the same thing. They are in fact the same thing. Get our expressions. And, how will we do this? We got a list of expressions in here. I mean, maybe we don't need to do anything in the actual NPC. Just have them have expressions. In which case, we need to figure out a way to... We have a row name. What are these called? These, we can break the information, I think. So that would be in... Do what? I have no idea what you're saying. Do you smell that gas? I don't. I would be surprised if I did. Okay, so we go into dialogues. And on start dialogue, we set this stuff. We also... Where's this variable? Where does this come from? It's here. NPC spawn. Pawn. And our... So that's how we set our name. We also have to set the... What did I call it in the dialogue box? I knew I was eventually gonna have to reopen that. Dialogue box, yeah. Okay. We need to... I didn't give it a name. This is expression. Somebody's using the microwave, but the internet is not crashing. So I guess that was just a really, really big coincidence that what happened before. I mean, fair enough, I guess. But that does leave me not even less sure about how to solve this issue. Will you watch those 2 vids? Not today, Link. Because, I'm working on... Well, maybe. The 5, if I might stream a little longer, and we might see those videos. Link posted some videos in the Discord for me to react to. We're gonna have to get a moderator for the Discord at some point who can actually go through the videos and make sure they're, like, safe to watch. It's like, because it's on YouTube, but, like, not everything on YouTube is exactly TOS. No, we watched the Russian one already. You can go back to the previous stream, either on Twitch, you can go into the VODs, or on YouTube, you can also go into the VODs and watch the old streams if you want. And, NPC pawn. Okay, so this is a reference to the actual player. We get the name, and then we set the dialogue boxes. Okay, and then we can pull off this and get the expression image. Do we have the variable? Yeah. We have dialogue text, expression image. We probably want that to be instance editable as well, I think. I can't set it to instance editable for some reason. Okay, unfortunate. McDonald means microwave, you could die. No, it's my mom probably. Interesting. This is a slight problem. expression image. Well, it is a variable, so I guess maybe I should be able to call it anyway. No. Okay. I figured that. Well, let me rename this to this is our character name thing, and expression image. We have the name bound to a variable. I think we need to do the same thing. Yeah, we have it bound to speaker name. We need to do the same thing with our expression. Current expression is a texture. It's like a texture reference. Where is it? There you go. Texture. We can't. Okay, we can open that eye. Good, good, good. Huh? Lorem, you blowing up people's houses? Don't be doing that. The brush is... well, we need to bind the image, actually. Can I bind it? Uh-oh. Oh, no, yeah, it's the brush. We can bind that. Yikes. Okay, this is a slightly more difficult than I expected it to be. I'll be honest with you. All we want to be able to do is bind this with a variable. Is that not a thing we can, is that just not a thing we can do, period? Yeah, okay, so I'm not the only one who's asked this question, which isn't surprising. That takes a texture as a parameter. How do I do that? So we got to make the brush a variable. I want to bind it to. This isn't exactly what I want. No, that's image dimensions, which is not what I want. I'm not finding really anything on the internet. Maybe I'm just finding it looking badly. Can I make him sad? Is that what you're asking? Yes, I can, but I gotta get to it. I want to bind this. The thing that's kind of annoying is because, look, watch. Because it's here. I can just manually put it in there. These nuts the guy yesterday. I can make him say that, which is the beauty of what I've done. Well, saying it, Yes, but I need to make the expressions work first before I can do that. Can I set the... Yeah, the current expression, I can also set it to... So why can't I send... Okay, how annoying. So why slate brush structure? Texture object reference is not compatible with slate brush structure. Can I just... Yeah, can I just change the variable type? Will that work? I mean, maybe not. But I can still set it, the image, to whatever I want. Okay. Interesting. Hopefully that works, and that doesn't... I mean, nothing's really been set up yet, so I guess it can't break anything. So we have expression image. Inside of the start dialog, we call the expression image. Then we can set the oh gosh, can we not set current expression? No, wait, no, we can't, because we'd have to set wait, do I need this now, actually? Yeah, I can just bind it to the variable instead. Okay, sweet. Which means I can just get rid of that function. This function, just delete that. Okay, sweet. I can make the NPCs say whatever I want, though, Lorem. But if we want their expressions to work, that's gonna be a little more difficult. Wait. Okay. We need to get it from the actual NPC, their current expression. Oh no, I think none of this is gonna work. I won't give up yet. We'll see. So we get the expressions from the NPC pawn. Break. Dang it. This is a variable type. This is the expressions. And here for the test guy, for example, this we should be able to set this to expressions, row name, test guy. Why is it called test guy neutral? I don't need this anymore. Oh, right. This should just be test guy now. Test guy. Save that. Can ask your brother for the sprite. I will at some point. So test guy. Oh boy. So we then over in start dialog, we can get their expressions, and then am I crazy? Yes, I can. I can, man. Just Let me figure stuff out. Yeah, okay. I think this... No, I can't do it right now. I'm working. I'm trying to solve this, Lorem. This issue that I'm not really sure how to solve. Jeez, you're like throwing me completely off. What I want to do is... Okay. This has the information. It's in the row. Upon start dialogue, we need to get the row. Get, no. Get starting expression. Which is a slate brush. And in our case, it is, for this guy, no, cancel. The starting expression is test guy neutral. Okay. Right now, nothing happens. So starts dialogue. This doesn't really solve our current thing. But in our dialogue box, we can get the expression, get current expression, or no, that's not what we want actually. In the dialogue box, we want the current you want to set the current expression. And the current expression will be their starting expression. So this is on start. And I'm pretty sure that this won't do, yeah. Okay, there we go. And then it just stays like that for now. That's progress. That is progress. I'm so glad that that kind of worked. So at least, kind of. Now we need to make it so that when it creates a line, it changes the expression based off what we want. Display line. But to do that, we need to have it in... I think we need to do something here. Would it be a Blackboard thing? No, I don't think so. Maybe? Can we make it a Blackboard thing? Maybe. Progress. I know. It feels great. It's banging our head against a wall, but it feels good when eventually the wall breaks. Self-actor. Okay, what does this do? Can I find references for this? Okay, sequence mode at start dialogue. It's a self-actor thing. Display line has the information. Can I actually, could I do that? Where when we display a line, we add another variable where we, okay, I have to look into dialog box. How does this work? How does this whole process work? We have this bound to dialog text. And then in display line, we cast and we set dialog text. Could I actually, could I instead also do it, expression, I'm sleeping? Alright, good night, Lorem. Sleep well. Current expression. Slate brush. Make that visible like an eye. And then, as dialog box, set. Set current expression. Wait, okay, I think I figured it out. And then, okay, current expression, bada bing, bada boom. Oh my goodness. It all came together really quickly, all of a sudden. Well, assuming this works, of course. And in here, oh gosh, it does have the slight issue of suddenly being way bigger, which is an actual issue. And then, hello, I'm a text line. Can I make it just an image type? Will that work? Well, no, probably not. It doesn't look good, to be honest, but it is what it is. Can I resize this stuff? Because that would be very good. No. I'm not finding anything about resizing it. Hi. Hello, Tala. I do not know how to say your last name. Furka? I just finished the dialogue system completely. I wish I could make this smaller. But I guess whatever. It is what it is. Annoying, but it is what it is. As long as the numbers show what they show, then... Oh, it can shrink. It just doesn't want to. That's annoying. That's actually even more annoying. But anyway, welcome to the stream, Tala. No, that's not it. Current expression. Perfect. That makes things a lot easier. Also, it makes it I have to press it to actually see the information, but it's fine. I think it's a worthwhile trade. But with that, I just do the same thing in the other ones as well. Ask question, sets the dialogue, but also we can get display line and promote to create variable current expression. Wow, that. Is it also, was it exposed on spawn? No. I mean, it probably could be, but I don't need to. Oh, right. I need to connect it to cast the dialogue. There we go. That's set up again. And so it's on ask question, display line, and end dialogue doesn't display anything. It just ends the dialogue. So we don't need to add anything there. Start dialogue. We already set it up there. Cool. Okay. Go here. Current expression. Let's make one, actually. Let's copy, paste our previous expression, and now we can make a new one. I've just been using... These are all just temporary assets, and I've been making them in Paint. Because, you know, what else can you do? Huh? Okay. Sorry. That was my mom. How do I make a curious expression? Eyebrow raise. Yeah, that seems curious enough, I think. Save that. Let's rename that curious expression. Test guy. Curious. Actually, do we have a curious expression thing in our... No, we literally don't even have a curious expression. Okay, let's make one. Neutral, happy, sad, angry, nervous, surprised, scared, panic, curious. Okay, save that. Go in here. In test guy. Wait. None of this really matters that much. I'll still do it, I guess. Oh, wait. I have to actually add it. And textures, expressions, test guy. Curious. Save that. And now we can set you to test guy curious. Oh boy. Gotta make sure to do this so we can actually see stuff. But, we can make all the expressions, like... Okay, what should we make them? We can make them all happy. Why not? Do 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 do. You know what? This was kind of rough to add into the system, but I'm glad we did it. Now let's make sure it all works. Hello, I'm text guy. This is the second test line. Wooloo. What's your favorite color? Okay. It does have the slight issue that I have to make sure that everything has an image. Okay, there we go. Hello, I'm a text line. Let's make you neutral, actually. Then this one will be smile. Or, well, happy. And he asks a question. Okay, cool, got it. Hello, I'm a text line. This is the second text line. Wooloo. What's your favorite color? Then we can choose red. You chose red. Yay! There is a slight issue that I don't want it to, like, keep repeating. I want it to, after you've had a dialogue, it, like, chooses a separate dialogue. Or it just, like, repeats the final line. But I'm, like, trying to think of how we do. I'm pretty sure we'd have to do a sequence, I guess. No. To make a variable that gets applied at the end of whatever path. Like, but it only temporarily saves the response. I'll have to think about this. Have to think about it very hard. If anyone has any ideas, feel free to share. Because I don't got many ideas here. Because we're already saving the response that we get, which is whatever is chosen in ask question. That gives us our response. Can I add a sequence in here? Add detector. Check response. Oh, whoops. Added a double. Not doing great today. My goodness. I'll be right back. Try to solve all this issue. Is the internet better? Nope, it is. It's just as bad as before. It's still a complete zero. Wow, the internet is really bad today. I have no idea what's... I'm so sorry, guys. I guess I'll just have to keep going. It fixes. I'm really sorry, guys. Hi, Tiny Zbot. Welcome to the stream. Okay, the internet's doing better now. Oh boy. Whew. We were having some issues there for a minute, but it seems like it's back now. I have no idea what was going on. I have some ideas to try to resolve these, like, ongoing internet issues. So it should be better soon in the future, but We'll see. I need to add a, like, can I? No. So let me look at check response and think about about that. Because if I think I might make another, like, check response style thing. But instead of check response, it checks if event graph has nothing, it's empty. We have just a perform condition check AI, where it will, in here, it gets our response, and it gets this from the Blackboard. It's a Blackboard information type thing. And in here, the Blackboard adds it. We could make instead an NPC variable in here. Like the start one will be dialogue count, I guess. And we'll make it like an integer. The default is 0. I'm not sure if this is the best idea, but it's all I can think of right now. This will be BTD repeated. Check repeated, yeah. And here, we essentially want to perform a condition check again. I think it's an override. Yeah, perform condition check AI. Where we need to... Do we need to get our current owner? Should be able to get owner, right? Hopefully. I think. Because this is all just like... Because we do give this tree to an owner. I hope that would work. We'll see. Can I even call get owner here? Get owner controller? Maybe. And then... Well, that's not really what I want, actually. If we can cast to NPC, this gets us our Blackboard value and then turns it into a string, which we check. Yeah, we need a variable called current dialogue. I guess? No. That might not be what we want, actually. Or controlled pawn. What is controlled pawn? Is that the pawn that's controlling us? I hope so. Because if it is, that would be very convenient. Controlled pawn means, yeah. Right, because this kind of thing is usually for AI. So, the pawn that this AI is controlling. So cast it to the NPC, and then from NPC, get dialogue count, I guess. And this doesn't seem quite right. Oh gosh, no, because then we have to add it into end dialogue, which I think should be fine. Get current dialogue, which I think we want that to be, yeah, we want that to be instant editable. Current dialogue count number, we'll call it count. No, current dialogue, whatever. We'll just put current dialogue. If it is equal, if these things are equal, send back true. This isn't gonna do anything. It's 0, and it starts at 0. Actually, well, it will do. It should do one thing, if I'm correct, and I've done everything correctly. Let's get into end dialogue, and we'll do one last thing right before finish execute, which is cast to NPC. No. No. I cannot cast the NPC here. Which is fair enough, I guess. Oh, and dialogue here. And this can I cast the NPC here? Owner. Get owner. And that should work, I think. If we cast the NPC as NPC, get your dialogue count. Or set dialogue count to dialogue count. +1. And yeah. Now, right now, if the only thing this should do is make it so that the dialogue ends, that you can't start a new dialogue. Okay, that is not what it did at all. Does this get called? Period? No. Well, it's a function, so technically that's not what I want. Over here. What happens here? Okay. And okay, so owner is unknown, so it's getting nothing here. Incredible. And it does nothing because interesting. And nothing happens. That is a problem. So why does this cast fail? Because apparently our owner is unknown. But should it be unknown? Get pawn or owner? Does this work? No. Yeah, I figured not. Okay, we need another way to get our current and to do this. Clearly, here is not where it's gonna work. So let's just. We can't put it in here. I'm pretty sure. Because. Huh? I mean, does this work? Apparently, wait, I thought I couldn't put it in here. Well, first of all, let's just see if it works. Well, it doesn't work, but it does. But it's not broken, I guess, so that's something. But if it was broken, I could at least fix it. So, not the best thing. Oh, it's because not even plugged in. Does not inherit from AI controller, so will always fail. Okay, but it succeeded there. Okay. Oh. I have to actually add it here. Whoopsies. What did I call it? BTB, the check repeated. Current dialogue, 0. I just realized this might not be what we want. Well, kind of, actually. Actually, no, yeah, that is what we want. We just need another sequence. Oh. Yikes. I was going to do... Okay, no. This isn't gonna work. Well, first of all, okay. And it does nothing. Yikes. Okay. So, it does a check. Wait, where does it add? This is the display... No, this is display line. This is not where it adds. Nothing happens here. This is start dialogue. This is probably where I should put it, actually. The, check repeat. What adds? Check response. No. End dialogue. But putting it here should work, I think. But clearly it doesn't. I think maybe it's not getting saved. So it always, like, because the blackboard is temporary, right? But it should be updating it in the player itself, actually. So... In the start dialogue. Oh yeah, we're already casting to our base player here. So we'll just move this even further beyond. Honestly, at this point, we just gotta reorganize some wires a little bit. It's almost 5 o'clock, but I think I think I can figure this out before 5. I hope. You can just do this. And then move this back a little bit. And from the NPC pawn, we get our dialogue count, which is... And we set dialogue count to dialogue count +1. And move this up, I guess. So far, the logic seems to make sense, but, well, clearly there's a couple issues. Right, so this same line that I connected here, I need to connect here. Yeah, let's just remove this, connect that there, so now it's connecting to both. Okay. Wait, you know what? There has to be a better way to organize this stuff. Oh, jeez. Come on, move. Let me move you. Get out of the way. Put you straight here. Connect you there. Connect you there, but like make an additional line here. Oh, I don't think this is any cleaner, honestly. Well, it kind of is now. It kind of worked out, I think. You can like move all this stuff down a little bit. Compile. That works now. The wiring is a little more stable as well. Well, that doesn't really affect it too much, but it looks nicer. Now, important. It checks if our dialogue is 0. If it is not 0, what's it supposed to do? I guess I didn't really say what it does if it's not 0. But it should just do nothing, if I understand it correctly. But that's not at all what happens. It just keeps going. Wait. It said there's a warning over here that doesn't appear in the other one. Root level dedicators are only valid and will be executed if this BT is being used as a static, a sub tree via run behavior. These decorators will be ignored if dynamically injected with run dynamic infect. Huh? I don't understand what that means, to be honest with you. Inverse condition? I don't, maybe. What does this do? It does nothing, it seems. Inversed, normal, whatever. Either way, it does nothing. Oh, wait. If this is not true, then abort itself? Well, that didn't do anything either. Yeah, I got no idea. I'm kind of... Welp. I tried, I guess. Check repeated is the point. It checks if our dialogue count, which is in the player in the NPC, well, actually, we don't need that to be public because it should always start at 0. Yeah, and their dialogue. Actually, you know what? Let's make it public, just so I can maybe see what's going on. And let's look at this. Your dialogue count is 1. Okay. I chose red. Now, your dialogue count is 1. Okay. Now your dialogue count is 2. Okay, so it is going up. It just isn't doing anything when it does. So we don't want it to be inverse, actually, because if the dialogue count is 0, then it should just start dialogue and then move on. Can I solve this by just adding another sequence here? I think actually that did solve it. I wasn't actually kind of serious about that, but I think that genuinely solved the issue. Which is hilarious if that's the case. Your dialogue is 0. So we should talk and you don't say anything. Which is a problem. Why don't you say anything? Because start dialogue is what adds. So it starts and then immediately it aborts itself because, well, now it's at 1. Okay. Which means this stuff here cannot be here. They have to be at the end, which makes sense. And is what I wanted to do originally, and I guess I will do it now. So we'll copy this stuff, delete that. We can also delete this stuff, I guess. It's cleaner at least. Move it back over. And then in the end, we can do this. Okay, sweet. I'm pretty happy, to be honest. Controlled pawn. We want to cast to BP NPC. Then as NPC, we're going to do this and also this and this. And honestly, we can just put it over here. Connect that there. Connect this here. Move the stuff a little bit so it's nicer. I think it just, yeah, just do this. It's simpler. Nice. I am very glad that I got all this. If this, well, assuming this works, of course. Which, who knows? It might not. It really should, but it might not. Everything's good. Okay. Yeah, okay. And now I can't talk to him. Because okay, sweet. That worked. That actually, I can't believe just adding another sequence worked. But, I mean, that's life, I guess. We could also do it, instead of abort self, aborts, oh, wait, it's gone. There was an aborts, like, lesser priority thing. But I guess no. I would like to be able to do a, if you abort this conversation, like if the conversation ends, then you can, it'll start a different one if you interact instead of just doing nothing. So, like, this whole conversation could happen, and then you can, then if it checks, I guess it would be no, it would kind of be like check response, right? Because we got check repeated. It adds it, and it like checks what it is. If we could do like a sort of an if statement where if oh, whoops, no, I want to copy this, the whole sequence. If this is, how do I do this? Apply decorator scope. What does that mean? You know what? Let's try that. And nah, I didn't really do anything. I don't understand apply decorator scope. I guess I'll actually look up. What's this called? This is a type of that. The behavior tree, right? I want to make like an if statement, like if behavior. Yeah. Okay. So somebody else has also asked this question. We're almost there, is what I'm seeing. We're like very close to actually getting that I'm talking about. But to do it, it needs to be like essentially we have to copy the check response into our check repeated. Yeah, okay. That makes sense, I guess. But instead of... Okay, I got it. All this other code that we did, that I just spent this whole section here about adding. No, that can stay actually. Okay, I got an idea. We essentially need to do this. You know what? Let me just do a little test real quick. This should open up an empty text box. Okay. Sorry. We don't want this to... well, no, we do. I'm a little unsure now, because this should trigger... If this can't trigger, this should trigger. But I guess maybe I just don't understand how this works enough. Because it really should, you know, let me just for security. Start, just to make sure that this is actually. So we go through all this, and no, then we can't interact with them again. Yikes. Okay. The idea is that if this is false, we move on to the other thing. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure. Which is unfortunate because we're getting so far. It's about to be 5. And I'm probably gonna end the stream. Although, if Link is in the chat, we might do some reaction stuff a little bit. Maybe like 30 minutes, I don't know. But otherwise, I'm probably just gonna end the stream. There hasn't been much chatting in for a while. I really hope the stream is like still good and all everything. Especially after we had so many issues. But I can only trust that everything's been fine. Yeah. You know what, let me... Okay, yeah, everything seems to be functioning still. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. With that... Huh? I think my... chat box is not updating. Let's me test that. It should be updating now, I think. Hopefully, it's still. Huh? The YouTube chat on my thing is like down, which is weird. Okay, there we go. Should be good now. I have no idea why that was having issues. Okay. But anyway, no one was commenting, but I still want to make sure everything works, you know? Anyways, I have no idea how to make this work. And that's the end of the stream. We might work on this next stream just so we can finally 100% finish the dialogue system. Oh right, I said I was gonna make a changelog. I'll do it after I finish stream. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I know this stream has been a little bit crazy and rough and all over the place, but I'm glad that you're here and hopefully have enjoyed. If you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow, do all those things from YouTube to Twitch. And I'll be here tomorrow and the day after. Tomorrow we're going to be continuing our Undertale Yellow playthrough. So be there. That's going to be fun. Yeah. Thank you for watching and goodbye. I'm going to have to get used to being in the new room for this.